Hey there, way down there is a highway going left and right. Going that way is going west. This is an area at the very top of our neighborhood. So people that live way up here in a 2-story house can see all of this stuff here. That area down there used to be a golf course. Used to be. They started building some houses in there, I guess. Now up in there is what we can see from our backyard, sorta, kinda. Aren't those mountains awesome? I think mountains are just awesome. That's kind of our view, but from a different angle, because we're down that way, down the hill. This is the top of the neighborhood. Way up there. You can see it. This is like a mountaintop. I think mountains are just awesome. Have I said it enough times? Probably. I'm down to very few dollars left in the bank. So, I don't know if anyone owns this little piece of ground I'm standing on. I hope not. There's another helicopter going over. We have helicopters and little people learning to fly planes over here all the time. I'm going to try not to step on any of this vegetation. There's purposefully planted vegetation here, and I don't want to step on any of it. But we do have critters around here like groundhogs and marmots and stuff. I saw one yesterday at the beginning of the subdivision. I came up here basically because someone said yard sale, and I haven't seen any yard sale. I went down one street and up another, so maybe it's over. I always look to see what people have. I don't need anything really. Don't need another hole in the head either. I need more room. I need a way to store what I have. I need to be more organized. Well, I've been like really tired. So tired that like someone turned like I say, someone turned the gravity button up so everything falls on the floor. Someone turned my tiredness button up. I really need to call my cousin. She's 3 hours ahead in Philly before it gets too late. Because I always forget I can't get in the car because I'm parked too close to the curb. Crunch. Alright. I was going to go get a little bit of cloth. I bought from Joann Fabric the remnants of a bolt, and it's just enough to make curtains for the living room area. But it's kind of bland, so I thought, well, maybe I'll get some kind of decorative ribbon to put around the edge or something. I don't need to do that. I have other curtains I could put up if I want. It's just one of those ADHD things where you get an idea in your head and it pesters you, it pokes you in the shoulder. Hey, until you do something. You either have to really slap yourself in the face mentally and say no, or you kind of give in and go look. Oh, fire engine on the highway. Yeah, up here you can hear a lot of stuff. These people up here are probably like the eyes and ears of the neighborhood, I guess. You can see far away, actually. It doesn't, from here, if you were to ask me how far is that one house over there, I would probably be wrong. It's a lot farther than it looks. Yep, well, I've fallen asleep twice today, and I took an hour-and-a-half nap today. And it's 3 in the afternoon. Go figure. I don't know what's wrong. Is it my age? Am I mentally wore out? Is that what all this dog and pony show is on TV with the weenies in Washington? They get you so riled up that you're exhausted and you can't fight back. Maybe that's it. Spence and I spent some time yesterday outside. He wanted out, and Mommy wasn't going to let him out, but he crawled out the dog door. I said, I don't want you teaching your brother how to do that, because he doesn't know enough not to get hurt. Oh, yeah, it's kind of nice up here for these people in the houses behind me. They don't have a house to look at across the street. I don't either. I mean, I've got an intersection to look at, but they can see for a long way. If they had a second story window, they could sit there with their tea and just watch the world. I don't know what's wrong with me. I sit and think about it and I cry. You know, you work your whole life, whether it's a job or you work for yourself. I worked odd jobs for a long time because I couldn't get a job. I've done lots of work. I've had a desk job, office job, where I had a secretary, which felt weird to me. What else have I done? I've had jobs where I drive around and work for the city. I've had jobs where I sold bakery goods over the counter. Done all kinds of jobs. Cleaning house for people. Cutting lawns. Doing what I had to do to make it. To be able to pay a bill. To work at McDonald's when I was older. That's like a first type job. That's the one that gets your whistle wet as to what working is like. It really shouldn't be a this is where I end up job. Unless you're like in managerial position, but still, it's really rough. Right now, I'm trying to think of a way to make some income. Because God knows what the weenies in Washington are going to do. I really do need to get to work on my third Malcolm book. This time Malcolm and his buddy are going to go to a fun park, a theme park, an amusement park. I have to come up with a lesson. Maybe listen to your voices in your gut, you know. If your gut says no, don't do it, you shouldn't do it. I don't really know what lesson will be in this story. But once again, Malcolm is going to bite off more than he can chew. And I already have some things in line and plan, and it's going to be funny. I just have to figure out how to publish them. Also, I have 3 or 4 songs that I've written in the past. I have to find them first and try to publish them. I do know I have lyrics that are copyrighted. I just have to, for another person's song, I just have to figure out how to do all this stuff and do it before I can't do it. Because I have like $100 left to my name till next month. So going out and buying anything is stupid. But am I listening to my, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid? No, I'm not. Gonna look anyway. I'll probably go back home empty-handed, but I don't know. I like being up here, like, all by myself. But there's houses behind me. But it just, looking at the mountains, it just, Well, that's a hole in the ground. Been trying to think of another joke for Whoop Whoop Wednesday. I know the joke, but I can't remember all the details. I just have to find it somewhere. I know it's got to be written down somewhere. It's a doozy. It's one of those ooh jokes. And already I had such a good set with my open mic night that couldn't wait. I can't wait till next Wednesday. It's like when the theater bug bites you or the comedian bug bites you or whatever. When it calls, you gotta answer. So you can go upward and onward.